Hey there. What do you think of the new SONAR X1 and its Skylight GUI interface?
Oh. I do not know. I cannot understand why we moved so many commands and buttons to places people will not expect.
Well, we only hid the buttons so they would be easier to learn about. We moved some of the menu items to new places so that it would be easier to remember where they were.
But I already remembered where the menu items were. And now so many things are in a new place.
Yes. I find that the workflow is very much faster now that we have made the GUI more streamlined.
What? How can you say that? I am learning that I have to take extra steps to perform the same tasks. Tasks that I used to do with 1 or 2 clicks or commands now take more steps.
May I suggest that you watch the high-resolution trial version of the Groove 3 tutorial about screen sets. If you can learn how to fully utilize the power of screen sets, you will find everything is so much faster.
I can do almost everything in track view using last year's Sonar. How can opening another screen to use a feature that we moved be any quicker than making key commands or mouse clicks in the track view?
I have made an effort to learn the new workflow. For example, I have learned to use the number keys to quickly move from screen set to screen set. It is a really fast way to open other screens.
But I don't want to open other screens and when I need to open another window. I just do. It has always been very easy.
We asked many musicians why they do not use Sonar and they explained that the old interface was confusing and hard to learn. We decided to make the interface less cluttered and confusing.
You asked people who do not use Sonar how to make it better?
Yes, we asked people who prefer Ableton Live, GarageBand and FL Studio why they do not prefer Sonar.
But what do they know about Sonar?
We also tested Sonar with people who do not use a digital audio workstation and then asked them how we could make SONAR X1 the most successful ever. Everyone we asked said that Sonar had a confusing interface with too many choices, buttons, and commands.
Yes, but every one of those choices did something. They were all there for a reason.
We decided to streamline the GUI interface by taking many of the choices away. It is less confusing and this makes it so much faster to use SONAR X1.
Faster for whom? People that haven't learned how to use Sonar?
It took a while for me to learn how to maximize my workflow in SONAR X1 and now I work faster than ever.
What? The new interface is not hard to learn. In fact, that is why it is so easy to realize that the new interface is a less efficient workspace. You have to take extra steps to access commands that have been hidden. Hidden to make the GUI seem to have less choices.
I find that I am much faster in the new interface. In the past I must have wasted time by not making all the choices.
That seems like a curious way to think about it. I have spent a lot of time learning how to use Sonar and I use many of the choices that used to be available in the toolbar, the track view, and the right-click context menus. Now that I have to look elsewhere to use those features, it simply takes more time to do the same work.
Once you learn where the features have been moved, I am sure you will agree that it just takes some time to get used to.
But I have learned where the features have been moved and I am trying to explain that in many cases the process is now slower.
I suggest you give it some more time. Have you used the new media browser? It is my favorite new feature and I use it all the time to audition my rich media content.
Yes, it looks like a browser window. And it finally works after all these years. I don't get it. Really. It seems like it is just the old browser except this time. It doesn't act like it is broken.
I have over 2 terabytes of data that I use for inspiration. The new media browser makes it fast and easy to find something that inspires me to make a mix.
Yes, I am very happy for you. But I thought we could already do that.
How do you like the Pro channel? I am using it to make my mixes better than ever. I really like the sound of the 3 EQ choices.
I really do not know what to think of it. It is an EQ and Sonar already comes with several good EQs as well as the LP64 EQ, which we still need to fix.
The 3 sections of the Pro channel can be shuffled so that the order or effects can be customized. We can use this to make each track sound unique and different.
Did you know that I cannot even see the complete Pro channel panel on the graphics display of the workstation in my cubicle? I find it embarrassing that we made a channel strip that doesn't fit on many display screens. Did you know that the reason I can't see the whole panel is because we forgot to make the window scrollable?
We didn't forget. It is 2011, and people should throw away their small monitors and get new ones that are big enough.
Well, many people use laptops. And I cannot think of an affordable laptop that has a display screen large enough to display the entire Pro channel.
I have a laptop, and I hook it up to a 60-inch screen at home using a HDMI cable.
Yes. But most people use a laptop with the built-in display monitor. Even if they do hook it up to a bigger monitor, the pixel resolution is usually the same. So you do not actually get any more display area.
I like to zoom in on waveforms with my 60-inch screen. Well, what do you think of the PC76 and the PC 4K compressors?
I think they're compressors. I imagine I will continue to use a compressor that has more control than either of those.
Both of the new compressors have vintage modeled sound that is designed to emulate the sound and vibe of the originals.
That is so very nice to know. Would you like to go out for some tea, or should we just mix up some instant?
I think instant will be splendid. I have a meeting in 3 minutes.